Hey, KW family, you guys voted on Facebook for what you wanted to learn, and I am listening. So, I wanted to touch the very first thing that you guys voted up. So, thank you for all of you who've been participating in those polls in our Facebook groups so that we can learn together and I can understand better your needs. So, the first thing that I'm going to teach you from the list of things that I had received from you is social post scheduling through KWCommand, which is so exciting. The possibilities that you have to create really personalized content that you can set up ahead of time for your Facebook and your Twitter. So first things first, you're going to log into KWCommand by going to agent.kw.com. And then you're going to actually come down and click on campaigns, which I'll open up this window. It's this little megaphone icon, campaigns. So now that we're into campaigns, you can see that campaigns covers paid ads, email campaigns, direct mail, and social posting. So on the social posting section, when you click on that, you're going to be able to see your live and scheduled posts and anything that you've created in a draft. So when you look here, you have a week at a glance, or you can have a month at a glance. So you can look at your calendar as a whole for the month or at a week at a time. Really, it's going to be up to you what is going to be best for you and for your business. So as you look at this week at a glance, you can see down here that there are a couple days left in this working week that are available to me to create posts for future content. So creating future content right now, you have the ability to create future content for Facebook through a Facebook business page. As we know, personal pages cannot have scheduled posts. Or you can create through Twitter. Twitter is probably the least used social platform of all of the ones that are available to you. A couple questions that I usually get. Instagram. Can I schedule for Instagram? Instagram can be scheduled through some of the outside providers such as Hootsuite. That's Hootsuite. Hootsuite is something that is an outside platform that you can use to schedule. It's still a little bit clunky to post future posts for Instagram because it is such an in the moment type of platform. It's going to be the photograph and the description and the hashtags. It's just a little bit more complex for whatever reason. They don't do a lot of scheduling for posting through Instagram. So our system is not yet capable of doing that. And I don't know if it will or won't be in the near future. I'd say it's probably on the roadmap somewhere. I will also say that LinkedIn is the other question that I get a lot. Will we be able to post to LinkedIn? At this moment, we're not able to schedule posts for LinkedIn or do any type of paid advertising through LinkedIn. I know that they have been negotiating with LinkedIn, and I know that that's on their roadmap for the hopeful future to be able to get that on here for you. So just wanted to address that head on. So these couple of platforms are available to you. You may have one or both. If you don't yet have a Facebook business page, you'll want to get that set up before you get started with attempting to schedule posts. So with this calendar, you can schedule posts by looking at the days remaining in the week and just clicking on the day, and then you're able, it's doing something weird, to write the text and upload photo, video, or add links. Pro tip, you can do photos and links if you put your link in this content up here. So maybe you want to say, check out my brand new listing at 123 Main Street, and you want to upload some really nice photos or a video of 123 Main Street. You can put the link to your Flex MLS, to your website, to anything that you want to put in here as far as a link that they can go to get information. You can do that by putting it into this text box right here. So I've had a lot of people ask me, how do I have a link and a photograph? Because if you go to the link box, you can see that it actually takes away the picture. It doesn't allow you to have the photograph. So just something for you to know. One thing I will tell you is that if you put a photograph onto the system, not a video, just a photograph, if you use that in social posting, it's going to ask you to upload a DBA logo, your doing business logo, for your market center. And I know it looks real squished right here. It does not look like that when you do a post. But when you go in, it's going to ask you to put this on here, because what it's going to do, it's actually going to lay it in the lower left-hand corner of the photograph. Here in a second, I'm actually going to walk through this process for you. You can also have it include each office independently owned and operated on the actual photograph for you. So with the scheduling piece, you can schedule the post for a time and date of your choosing. So I had clicked on this week of January 19th to 25th, and I clicked on Friday, January 24th. And if I decided, you know what, I actually don't want that to go here, I want that to go here, I can click on the 28th, and it's going to change it to the 28th at 10 a.m. So it's going to change that for you. You can actually change the time too. You can say, I want that at 2 p.m. So you can change the time and the date. So you can schedule those posts, or you can actually publish immediately, which takes away the scheduling box. If you publish immediately, it's just going to go immediately to your Facebook and or Twitter. You just want to make sure you select whatever pages that you want it to go to. And then one other pro tip for you is, if you're going to sit down and look at your whole week, right? You're going to look at the whole week. I'll look at this one of 26th to the 1st. If I want to go through and schedule posts for that whole week and get that all taken care of in one sitting, I can go in, and when I click on January 26th, it's going to open this up. I can actually click create another at the top before I get started, and when I create this one, it's going to automatically bring the same window right back up and let me create another and schedule it for the next day or a couple days later. It's going to allow me to do one after the other when I keep clicking create another on this box. So I hope that those are some helpful things for you. So just to look at the month at a glance, same is true. You can look at a month and you can click on a day of the month and it will pull up that particular day. It automatically goes to 10 a.m. It's going to go to probably to whatever the closest time is to what time of the day it is that you're actually working, because it's like a little after 10 right now. So it's going to go to that closest time. So if you're working at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's probably going to be like 4 p.m. You just want to make sure you change that to be whatever is best for the performance on your page. I've personally found that early mornings, lunchtime, and between 4 and 5, and then after 7:30 p.m. are the best times. So before 8 in the morning, between maybe like 11 and 1, from 4 to 5, and then after 7:30 at night. So those are tending to be the best times during the week. Weekends are a little bit different because people have different schedules, but people who are on 9 to 5 type working schedules, those times that I just mentioned are the very best for those people to see the post that you're making. All right, so just for us to walk through this particular system, I'm going to show you how it will look. So if I wanted to post a post to our Keller Williams Facebook page, I could go in and I could create the post. So don't miss our PSI study group on Tuesday, January 28th at 12:30 p.m. Free food, free lunch, and group study for the real estate exam. Chattanooga.yourkwoffice.com. All right, so I have my link right here so that I have my clickable link. I can upload a photograph. I actually have a photo that I have used before. Let's see if it's in here. There it is, my career Facebook post. All right, so under All right, so PSI study group is Tuesday, January 28th. Well, I have the scheduling for January 30th. That's simply not going to work. So I'm going to actually post that on Friday, and we'll do that at 7. Let's do 7 o'clock, 7:30. We'll do like 7:32 a.m. Okay. Okay, so I've scheduled for 7:32 a.m. on the 24th, and it's just going to go to this page. I can actually preview the post, and it's going to show you where that goes. I apologize. I said the lower left, and it's actually the lower right corner. So it's just going to show you where that's going to lay. So once you've previewed that and you know that that's what you wanted to do, if you click Create Another, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Schedule Post, and I'm going to schedule it, and then it's going to actually process and pop back this window for us. So there we go, brand new window, ready to go. So that is how you create scheduled posts for your Facebook and or Twitter. And if you guys can want to look and see, if I go back to my weekly view, I can see now that that post is scheduled for 7:32 a.m. right here. And you can see that that is actually in my schedule for the week. The post actually shows up right here so I can have a preview of it. And then if I need to edit it or delete it before it gets sent out, I'm able to do so. So I hope that this has been a good little tutorial for you about curating your own content and scheduling your social posts on KWCommand. It's just another way that Command makes our lives a lot easier as we begin to use everything in one place. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out.